Cape Breton's hit music station, 1019 The Giant. I have on the line with me now Preston Ewasiuk, and he is the amazing creator of so many things that I love that are Halloween-y. And this is sort of our Halloween special interview with you. So welcome to my show, Preston.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, so we came together over social media through my love of haunted houses and Halloween, and you actually run like one of the coolest haunted houses in Canada. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Rutherford Manor Haunt is an Edmonton-based home haunt that we've been running for about a decade.
You guys have this haunt going, like you said, for quite a while now, and it's actually transitioned to and kind of like webbed off into a couple other ventures, including you guys are making some video with your characters as well. So what can you tell me about that?
About 2.5 years ago, we started creating a whole bunch of unique characters for the haunt with backstories, with costumes. We did photo shoots. We promoted the haunted house, and it really made a difference. So I decided to start taking the characters I'd created into pop culture. We started off with some books, some comics. Last year we did some video, basically like a teaser trailer. So it was basically to promote the concept of taking Rutherford Manor into pop culture in film. And it was designed to get the attention of big players in film, the Netflix of the world. And it has definitely done that, where we're at a point now where we're so far along in creating this universe that the big players in television are really noticing us, and we're actually starting to talk to various different studios. So it's very, very exciting.
Yeah, and you've won a couple of awards through that as well, have you?
Yes, actually, we've won a lot of awards for both sides. Actually, for the haunted house, we've won pretty much every haunting award there is in North America, including Hall of Fame in Canada. But for the film that we did, the 2-minute teaser, we actually won Alberta's Top Film Award for Best Promotional Production, the Rosie Award, and that was honestly, that was totally surreal. It was like being at the Emmys.
All right, we're going to talk to Preston and just a couple of more minutes, find out more about one of Canada's coolest haunted houses coming up in just a minute.
The Giant.
Cape Breton's music station, 1019 The Giant. It is 20 minutes to 4 o'clock, and I am chatting with Preston, who is one of the creators of one of Canada's coolest, biggest haunted houses and haunted house universe, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about that. So you have the haunt, you have the books, you have the video and the awards, but how I came into this was you started a board game, which is called The Black Altar of Rutherford Manor, and it's a card game, and you guys made me into a card.
Yes, we did. A very gruesome one at that, too.
Yes, I was really excited to get the opportunity, and I definitely was not disappointed. Your artist made me into a severed head, and there's maggots in there, and it's super, super cool. So what artist actually did all your cards for you?
Well, the artist who's done all of the art for the game is a pop culture artist by the name of Jamie Pruden. He's an Edmonton artist. He's actually also a comedian and hypnotist. One thing led to another. He started doing some posters for us, and when the concept for the game came up, I approached him. And I said, hey, this is what I want to do. And he's like, yeah, I'm in.
How could you turn that down?
And he's done an amazing job. Like your card here, I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. You got all sorts of maggots coming out of your mouth, and
I
one
love
eye's
it.
kind of rolled back.
Yeah, I'll post it up on our social media for the Giant Nation to see it. How does this game work? Like, what's the game all about?
Well, the game is basically you control the wing of the manor itself, and you have core characters from Rutherford Manor that basically are in your wing with you. Your whole role is ultimately to lure people into your wing of the manor through various cards and techniques and what have you in the gameplay. Lure them in, dispatch them, and I'll use that word lightly, then put them in a grave, and then ultimately put them on the black altar to sacrifice to this demon called Manat. Now, the reason why you're doing all of these extremely macabre things is because you are actually trying to have Manat release the characters that are in your wing. So she's been cursing this family for generations. So your whole role is by doing her bidding and winning the most souls for her, you will actually win the souls back of your characters and redeem them.
Cool.
Of course, it's very macabre on that journey. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's why I wanted to talk to you because, well, it's the spooky time of year, and I am just absolutely like Halloween 24/7, 365. So I love it, and I'm sure a lot of my listeners will as well. It sounds like a really cool game. When can people expect to be able to play this game?
Well, we should have it out in the first quarter of next year. We will be starting a crowdfunding campaign for the game, which we'll announce, of course, online, probably in late December.
All right. Thanks, Preston. We'll talk to him and get to some cool music from The Haunt coming up in just a couple minutes.
1019, The Giant.
Cape Breton Music Station 1019, The Giant. That's Sarah Bareilles and Brave at 3:46, and we are talking with Preston, who is the creator of Rutherford Manor, one of the coolest, awesomest haunted houses in all of Canada. He's out in Western Canada. And Preston, so you have a lot of stuff going on with this, and one thing that really pops out at me is the album that actually is all about your haunted house characters.
Oh, yes. We actually, when I started Rutherford Manor, I knew that I wanted to create multiple different touch points for books and comics. And actually, one of the writers that I was starting to work with, he's actually a songwriter. His name is Daniel Martin. During one of our meetings, we said to him, hey, how about writing a song for Rutherford Manor? And within a few minutes, he'd already had the first tune in his head. He went out to his car, wrote down some things, came back, and that just transmuted into more songs, and ultimately we released an album called A Taste of Madness by Daniel Martin and the Infamous.
Awesome. So after I get off the phone with you, I will share a couple of songs with my listeners, as well as let them have it on social media and info in the game. But if people want to follow along with the Rutherford journey and all of those different things that we talked about, what's the best way to follow along with you guys?
The two best ways to follow us, first of all, on Facebook, is just search for Rutherford Manor. Just follow us on Rutherford Manor. That would be at Rutherford Manor Official. And then, of course, the other way is on our website, and that's at www.rutherford-manor.com.
Awesome. Well, I will be following along for sure. I cannot wait to play a board game with my dead face in it. As crazy as I am, because that's right up my alley. But thank you so much, Preston, for talking to us about all of your spooky endeavors, and happy Halloween.
Thank you so much for your time. Happy Halloween to you, too.
Who's there?
Cape Breton's hit music station.
1019, The Giant.
Cape Breton's hit music station 1019, The Giant. So this here is a song from the Rutherford Manor album. It's called A Taste of Madness, and it's just a start, a little taste into trick-or-treating music, because we're going to have lots of that coming up for you after 5 o'clock. So check it out. Here's A Taste of Madness.
Something savage comes this way. Wicked things come out to play. Nastiness around each bend. Bedlam unto us descends. Gentle hearts must now contend. The strong will crumble, the powerful shake now. A taste of madness is all I can take now. The horror rises, the wisest will break now. A taste of madness is almost awake now. What lies inside? Tip your hat to those who tried. Going deeper you will find. You'll get lost inside your mind. See you on the other side. The strong will crumble, the powerful shake now. A taste of madness is all I can take now. The horror rises, the wisest will break now. A taste of madness is almost awake now.
I don't want your whimpering. I just want your screams.
The strong will crumble, the powerful shake now. A taste of madness is all I can take now. The horror rises, the wisest will break now. A taste of madness is almost awake now.
From 1019, The Giant.